The Russian gentleman was soon well enough to sit out in the garden. Mother wrote to members of parliament and other people who thought might know where his family could be. The children could not talk with him, but they showed their friendship by smiling and bringing him flowers. One day they had an idea of fetching him wild cherries that grew along the cliff by the mouth of the tunnel. When they got to the top of the cutting, they looked down to where the railway lines lay. It was like a mountain gorge with bushes and trees overhanging cutting. The cutting, a narrow ladder of wooden steps led down to the line, with swing gate at the top. They almost at the gate when Bobby suddenly said, "Hush! Stop! What's that?" That was a sort of rustling, whispering sound. It stopped them, then started again, louder and more like rumbling. "Look at that tree." A tree with grey leaves and white flowers seemed to be moving, shivering and walking down the slope, when all the trees seemed to be sliding towards the railway line. "What is it? I don't like it," cried Phyllis. "Let's go home." "It's all coming down," said Peter. As he spoke, the great rock on which the trees grew leaned and slowly forward. The trees stood still and shivered. Then rock, grass, trees, and bushes slipped right away from the face of the cutting and fell on the line with a mighty crash. A cloud of dust came up. "It's right across the line," said Phyllis. "The 11:29 still," said Peter. "We must let them know at the station. There will be a frightful accident." "There's not enough time," said Bobby. "What can we do? We ought to wave a red flag." The girls were wearing red flannel petticoats. They hurriedly took them off and ripped them to pieces, so that they had 6 flags. Peter made flagpoles from the saplings and made holes to stick them through. Then they stood ready, each with 2 flags waiting for the train. Bobby thought that no one would notice the silly little flags, and everyone would be killed. And then came a distant rumble and hum of the metals and a puff of white smoke far away. "Stand firm," said Peter, "and wave like mad. It's no good, they won't see us." The train came faster and faster, and Bobby ran forward. "Tip off the line," said Peter fiercely. "Not yet, not yet," cried Bobby, and waved her flags right over the line. The front of the engine looked enormous. Its voice was loud and harsh. "Oh, stop, stop, stop," cried Bobby. The engine must have hurt her, for it slackened speed swiftly and stopped dead. Bobby still waved her flag as Peter ran to meet the engine driver. Then she collapsed across the line. "Gone off in a faint, poor little girl," said the engine driver. And no wonder. They took her back to the station in the train and gradually came to life and began to cry. The station, they were cheered and praised like heroes, and their ears got very red. "Let's go home," said Bobby, thinking what might have happened to the people. "It was us that saved them," said people. "We never got any cherries, did we?" said Bobby. The others thought her rather heartless.